Welcome to the Own It Sister podcast with the amazing life coach, Sarah Oxendine.
Aloha, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the Own It Sister podcast, episode number 20. What's even happening, everybody? I have filmed 20 episodes. I am so stoked. I love that I get to put out this amazing content for you, and that I can't even tell you guys, I love doing the work that I'm doing. It is so awesome for me. So today we're talking about finding your purpose. Seriously, this is a good one. All right. So wanting to live a purposeful life can be a destination that some never find. You guys, when we are on this journey that we're like, oh my gosh, I just need to find my purpose. I want to be a part of something bigger. When we feel like this, what happens is, first of all, we're like, that isn't like an actual thing. You guys, there's no finding your purpose. Your purpose is to exist, and you're already doing it. Did you hear me? You are already doing it. You're already living your purpose right now because your purpose is to exist and you are existing. So it doesn't matter if you're watching Netflix and eating Oreos. If that's your choice, if that's what you want to do with your existence, you're already living your purpose. That purpose is no more purposeful than a CEO of a company, than Mother Teresa, than someone who has their own orphanage in Africa and they're helping all these children. There's no purpose better than another purpose. Here's what changes. So let's go here first. Once you first understand that you are living your purpose right now by being you, exactly where you are, there's no place you need to go to find your purpose, to live your purpose. Whatever you're doing, whoever you are right now, that is you living your purpose right now in this moment, in these circumstances. That's your purpose. You're doing it already. Existing here on planet Earth, that's your purpose. Now, the difference is what you choose to do with your life here, the choices you choose to make. That doesn't change your purpose or make someone's purpose better than another's, because the only purpose is to exist. What it does do is it changes your personal experience of this life, of your life, and probably changes experiences of others, right? Because if you're living your purpose is whatever you're doing right now, that is impacting other people's lives. So, but there is no, you need to find something and go somewhere to get your purpose. You're already there. So let me ask you this. If you are already living your purpose right now what? What do you want to do now? Literally. And some of you might be like, wait, if this is my purpose, then what? And here's why you need to understand. Yes, this is your purpose, what you're doing right now. And you can change it to be whatever you want. And it doesn't make your purpose better or less. Your purpose is already complete and full because you're already existing here on planet Earth. Now you get to decide what you want to do with your life. Now, everything else is a bonus. So when I say it just changes the experience of your life. So if everyone is living their purpose, exactly where they are, exactly how they're doing it, and they're already living their purpose, and someone is sitting on the couch and binge watching Netflix and eating Oreos, what their experience is of their life, of this human experience, is different than what it would be if they chose to, if they chose to be a CEO of a company or create and put their work out into the world. but none is better or worse. There's no better purpose. It's your experiences change. So what experiences do you want to have? If you're already living your purpose right now, what experiences do you want? How do you want to experience living your purpose? And make choices from there and go there. Like, that's a beautiful thing. If you're already living your purpose, what now? What do you want to experience and how do you want to experience it? You decide, you choose all of it. There's no pressure. There's no, if I don't find my purpose, oh my gosh, like I'm not going to live up to my expectation. I'm just going to, like, that is so much ridiculous, needless stress. Let it go. Let it all go. That is needless. Now that you're already living and fulfilling your purpose, what do you want to do now? And here's the other thing. What you might find, your mind might be wondering, oh, but I should want to like go feed the hungry kids. Like, am I a bad person if that's not what I want? No, you're not a bad person if that's not what you want. You live and do what it is you want to do. Ask yourself, what is it that you want to do? How is it that you want to experience and spend your time? And go do that. And maybe you're going to say, oh, maybe I do want to just sit and watch Netflix. But here's what I'm going to tell you. That's not what actually happens. The person sitting and been watching Netflix and eating Oreos, they're just trying to buffer because they feel like they're not living their purpose. They feel like they're not living up to their expectation. And so they're buffering by doing that to try to feel better, which ultimately is just causing them to feel like more crap. And if that's not what happens, when you can just look at your life and be like, okay, so I'm already living my purpose right now, right here. It takes all the stress off. It takes everything off. And now you can, with a clear mind, be like, what is it that I really want? What do I really want to do? How do I want to experience this human experience? Now, some of you are going to be like, no, like I totally want to do all these humanitarian things. Other people might be like, no, like don't really want to do that. Like, I want to make some money. You can totally do that. Like, deciding that you want to make money and create and put your value out into the world, that is no less purposeful or valuable than starting an orphanage in Africa. One's not better than the other. One isn't more purposeful than the other. I mean, look at all the good, all the things and the amazing things that have been created because someone decided that they wanted to, create telephones, for that matter, the postal service, airplanes. That was someone just showing up and into this world as who they are and what they want and creating. But when they weren't so busy on, I don't want other people to look at me and think like, but I'm not doing anything purposeful because I'm just like, I create stuff. I see how to build and create things. And so I'm doing that, but I'm not helping these starving kids in Africa. Like, listen, create everything that you want to create, whatever type of life it is that you want, just because you want to. And once you've done that, you're going to continue to evolve. You'll see in other ways in which you may want to serve that you don't even know now. And if you never do, that's fine too. But it's like, you're human and you have good in you. And that good in you will do good in whatever way that is. And making and having all these judgments that good looks a certain way is not necessary. You can just drop all that. Okay? So here we are with our purpose. Your purpose for existing is to exist, period. Let's see, did we do any models here? Oh yeah, so here's some examples which I thought was, that I want you to know. So your purpose is who you are and who you get to be, okay? It is not your job. Your job is not your purpose, okay? So, like for me, I am a life coach. Like, yes, it happens to also be what I do, but it's who I am. Like before I was actually practicing being a life coach, like people be like, oh my gosh, you should totally be a life coach. Like I remember when I would, help people or maybe like bandage people, they'd be like, oh man, you have such a nice touch. If you would be a good nurse. I am a healer already. I do that work in my home with my family. I don't need to be a nurse to be a healer. I don't need to have the job title of life coach. I could be working at a gas station somewhere. I am still a life coach. It's who I am. It's how I show up in the world. I'm a healer because of who I am and how I show up in the world. I'm a mother because of who I am and how I show up in the world. I'm a wife because of who I am and how I show up in the world. Okay? Among other things. But it doesn't matter where I work, I take who I am with me. Okay? So make sure you understand the difference. Your purpose is not a destination. Your purpose is who you are right now in the circumstances that you're in right now, and it is who you get to be. Okay? If you bring peace to those around you, then you are a peacemaker. That is a part of your being, therefore a part of your purpose, because that is who you are being. Your purpose is found where you are right now, in whatever life circumstances you find yourself in. Purpose isn't out there, it is in here. Okay, so that's another thing. If you're looking outside of yourself to find your purpose, you're missing the point. Your purpose comes from inside. You create your purpose from the inside. That's how, from the inside out. It doesn't come from the outside and then become who you are. That is not how your purpose works. The choices you make have no... Okay. Yes. The choices that you make have no impact on your purpose. It has all the impact on your experience of this life. So, again, I could be the healer of my home. I could be a life coach sitting on the couch watching Netflix and binge watching and not actually choosing to do more with what I already am inside. And the only thing that changes, my purpose doesn't get better or worse. My experience changes. My experience is going to be not nearly as amazing as if I actually, get out, create a business, life coaching, or healing, right? Like whatever my things are. And I challenge myself and I show up for myself and I'm willing to feel all the feelings and I'm willing to fail. My experience of this human experience becomes so much more because of the actions that I'm taking, but it doesn't change my purpose. So that's actually what I have for you today, you guys. This is your purpose. And I think trying to come up with what is your purpose in one sentence is a nice thing to do, because then when you're not identifying your purpose with who you, like your job or anything like that, then you just can take that with you everywhere that you go. Just really understanding you don't need to earn your purpose. You already are enough, and there's nothing that you need to do or change. The purpose is to exist. Simply, that's it. If you want to have a sentence in which represents you and who you are and who you want to be, then put it into one sentence. Don't make it anything big and huge, and then apply that in all the areas of your life. Have an amazing day, my friend. Remain unaltered. Oh, you guys, I'm a life coach, and if you are interested in working with me, I work with women who are recently divorced, and we work on healing your relationship with yourself and building and growing it. And a lot of times, right, in certain periods of our life, especially if you're recently divorced, you may feel broken. But what we talk about, what we work on is that nothing's gone wrong and nothing is broken. You don't need to rebuild anything. What we're going to do is we're going to create something completely new from who you already are. Have an amazing day. And if you would like to coach with me, my number is below. Call me, and it's going to ask for your name. So leave your name, and then it will ring me. And when it rings me, I will answer if I have service. If I don't, leave a message, and I will call you back. And if we're a good fit, then let's get you set up and started. My next program will begin in October. Have an amazing day. And actually, I didn't tell you an essential oil, so let's actually do this again. And I didn't pick one. Normally I do. Let's do conflicted. If you are feeling conflicted, the essential oils that you can use are align, neroli, coriander, marjoram, Roman chamomile, past tense, yarrow palm, and adaptive. I love using marjoram on my chest. It's something that I specifically do for myself on a regular basis. Align, I've really been enjoying Align. I like to diffuse that, but I also like to put that, where have I think I've been putting that right here on my third eye. But when you're using these oils, yes, you can put them right under your earlobes. You can apply them to your third eye, on your solar plex, on your wrists. You can apply it right here. You can put it on your throat if you're feeling like you're needing it to help support with the things that come out of your mouth. And then with it, when you're using these oils, I want you to ask yourself, who or what is my conflict with? How am I out of integrity within myself? I am now clear and aligned with my highest good. See your breath connecting your mind, heart, and gut. Imagine this oxygenation flowing to the feet, anchoring the self to the present moment. That's a good one. And again, in my program, I include this book, where I get these from that I read to you, along with some other books and essential oils and your supplements. And we really work to heal from the inside out. Have an amazing day and own it, sister. Until next time.
I would never leave you.
I never love you.